Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian. Good evening. It's your Andy again. Mr.
Okay. I thought you were someone else. I'm going to put you through to Chris. He'll get your number and call you back.
You're a bottler, aren't you?
Well, no. I've got Betty waiting and Jean waiting. I'd rather talk to them first. They're in the queue.
Conversation because you know that you have nothing useful to
Well, no. You put the phone down earlier on. If you'd like to speak to Chris and give him your details, we'll call you back if there's time. It's not bottling because I was quite prepared to talk to you at 7:30.
A bottler.
Well, no. You put the phone down at 7:30.
I put the phone down because I had finished my conversation with you because you had nothing.
Oh well, if you finished, then if you're finished, then we're finished. I have nothing to add.
Calling you back to say you're the biggest muppet around, and you have the front to call everybody else muppets. You should look at yourself.
Okay.
And quite frankly, I'm surprised that you even managed to do that in the morning. You're absolutely a disgrace to the human race.
Okay.
You don't speak the Queen's English at all.
Okay.
I'm surprised if you could even articulate yourself in any kind of formal situation.
Uh-huh.
Just by purely watching you on that Beckham show was unbelievable.
But you watched it though, didn't you?
That you caused to yourself.
You watched it though, didn't you?
No, I didn't actually. I just watched.
Oh, Adam! But you said that I called them Muppets several times. The Muppets, Adam.
That was enough for me to know.
Adam.
That just a waste of.
Adam, are you gonna listen, Adam?
Grace, Ian.
Are you gonna listen?
Your name. Your name is even spelled incorrectly. You have your parents to thank for that. You're just a joke.
How is my name spelled incorrectly, Adam?
Joke as a human being.
Adam.
You wake up to the fact that all you can do is
Is he listening? Is he listening or not? What's
like those on LBC.
Adam.
Because of the fact that you claim to have talent and you clearly have got none.
Adam. How is my name spelled incorrectly?
You're just a total loser in life.
Yeah, Adam. How is my name spelled incorrectly?
Because that is not the normal way that people would use that name and spell it that way.
Well, how have I spelt it, and what's incorrect with it? Point out the mistake.
Tell me how you spelt it.
Sorry?
You tell me how it's spelled.
No, Adam. You tell me how I've spelt it, because you're criticising it. How have I spelt it, and what's wrong with it?
I've just told you it's spelled incorrectly.
Well, I don't think you know how I spell it.
Well, that's what you have to speak to your parents about, because they obviously gave it to you.
Adam, you know you're sounding silly, so just tell me, how do I spell my name? How do I spell my name?
Sorry, we're losing track of the conversation here.
No, we're not. We're trying to focus on one thing, because you're waving all over the place like a drunk driving a car. I want you to, we'll focus on one thing. If it's the minutiae of how I spell my name, that's something. How do I spell my name incorrectly?
I'm the only Scottish person who doesn't drink, Ian.
Okay. You keep going on about being Scottish. I'm not interested. How do I spell my name incorrectly?
I'm interested, because you're a Sassenach.
Yeah. How do I spell my name incorrectly?
I'm not saying you spelled it incorrectly, but the programme.
Okay.
That's not the way that you spell your name.
This is very bizarre. We'll get there in the end. How should I spell my name?
Sorry, Ian, are you for real? What are you talking about? You're losing control of everything.
Adam, you know you're sounding silly now. No, how should I spell my name?
You can say is idiot, muppet, and silly. That's all your vocabulary consists of.
Okay. Adam, I'm going to ask you. I'll keep asking this question, and maybe we'll get an answer. I doubt we will now, but I'll keep trying. How should I spell my name?
As far as I'm concerned, Ian, and I use that term loosely because I think your name's a joke anyway.
Well, Ian's not a term; it's a name. So my vocabulary is better than you. Adam, listen. Come on, focus, Adam. Focus with me, Adam. Come on, you can do it. How should I spell my name? What am I doing wrong spelling my name the way I do? I don't quite know what the mistake is I'm making. Point it out to me, because as you said, I'm a muppet. Point it out to me, Adam. Come on.
Watch the credits and find out how your name was actually pronounced.
They spelt it. Did they spell it I-A-N?
You should know.
Well, no, Adam, listen. You can't come on.
For the benefit
make these vague suggestions and not be specific. Be specific, Adam. Did they spell it I-A-N?
I'd like to be specific now. I should clearly emphasise that point. No.
Did they spell it I-A-N?
Stop me when I'm talking.
Did they spell it I-A-N?
No, they spelled it I-A-I-N.
Did they spell it I-A-I-N, Adam?
For the benefit of the two listeners who are listening to your show,
yes,
could you please tell them how your name is spelled?
You don't know how my name is spelled, do you, Adam?
It's good, because I've seen your passport photo, you mug. So
you've seen my passport photo. Right. You've seen my passport photo. So how do... Adam, listen.
just incidentally, sorry to digress from the subject in hand. We'll go back to that in a second.
No, we're going to stay with it, Adam, because I know you have great trouble focusing, and I think it's doing you good focusing on one thing. How do I spell... Adam? No, we'll go... Adam, listen, you've got...
You're looking...
Adam, you have got the whole hour to do this if you want. We've got an hour to do this.
Right.
So let's focus on one thing at a time. Let's get past the name, and then we'll talk about me slagging off celebrities. How do I spell my name, Adam?
I've just said, for the benefit of your other two listeners,
yes,
you tell them how your name is spelled.
No, Adam, you tell me how you think... I can't believe we're having this argument.
Your name's spelled correct.
No, Adam, listen. You know you're embarrassing yourself now. You know you're sounding stupid.
You're intellectually my lesser.
Okay, that's probably right, Adam. You're probably much more intellectual than me. The thing is, you mentioned Adam.
You come onto this show trying to
yes.
other people, but in fact, you're the joke.
That's right, Adam. I'm the joke.
That's the irony, Ian.
Yeah, that's the irony. That's the irony. Now, back to the thing in question. You came on and criticised the way I spell my name, but you've not specified how I spell my name. So it's a... Well, you do, Adam. You do, Adam.
What I've actually done through this phone call, Ian, is that you've given me the benefit of your time because you're actually lower intelligence. You actually...
That's correct. Oh, that's correct, Adam. You're much more intelligent than me. You're right.
Summarises you in quite a nutshell, really.
Okay. Okay.
And,
okay.
Yes. That's all you can do is hold down a 2-bit job on LBC. Incidentally, which profits listeners by getting them to interact on telephone lines.
Okay, Adam. Excellent. Now, back to the point in hand. How do I spell my name?
Well, you admit that LBC scams its customers on the phone lines.
How does it scam its customers, Adam?
Because it allows people to enter the competitions when in fact that competition is actually closed and was subject to a Channel 4 investigation.
It was subject to a Channel 4 investigation. Do you know what the criticism was on the Channel 4 investigation?
You tell your listeners, Ian, why don't you?
I will tell them, because I actually saw it. I don't know if you did, I'm guessing you didn't. The accusation was...
You saw it or you'd seen it? I mean, let's get the English correct again. You did go to school, I presume.
I saw it, Adam. And the accusation was that on one show, they didn't read out the terms and conditions until a few minutes after they'd read out the actual competition. That was the criticism.
Really?
Yeah. Surprised you, didn't it? But that's the truth. Now, back to the thing. Adam, focus. We're losing you, focus. We're losing you, Adam. Focus. You criticise me for spelling my name incorrectly. You're not going to answer the question. I will tell you how I spell my name, shall I? Because you don't know, so I will tell you. I spell it I-A-I-N. Adam?
I'm listening.
That's how I spell it.
But that's not how your name is actually spelled. That's not how the name Ian is spelled, Ian.
It is if you've got Scottish background.
Well, I'm afraid that you have no clue about Scottish ancestry at all. You're talking...
Is that how I spell my name wrong, even though I've spelt it for you?
What I just wanted to point out for the benefit of your other two listeners who are listening in is that I wonder why...
He's very funny, this Adam. He's got a strange thing that there's only 2 people listening. Thinks I spelt my name wrong. Doesn't know I've turned his fader down. Is this guy Chris, is this guy actually for real?
He's boring me.
He's boring the hell out of me, but I really want to focus and find out what his problem is. So we'll stick with him for a bit longer. Okay, your fader's back up now, Adam.
Nothing of substance. It's no substance. It's all empty. There's nothing there, Ian. You're a total loser.
Okay, but you watch my programme on the Beckhams and you listen to the radio show still.
I didn't. I said I watched a section of the programme. I didn't watch all the programme. I'm not interested in you or the programme.
It's funny because the one... Okay. I know, Betty, he's a silly old sausage, but we'll stick with him, Betty. The thing where I said Muppets, one was quite early on in the show, and one was quite late on in the show. So there's a gap of about 35 minutes in those two Muppet... Adam, your fader's down, no one can hear you, mate. So the gap between the Muppets was about 35, 40 minutes. And now, the thing is, Adam's very, very angry, and I don't know what his anger is. And I want to help him, Betty. I do want to help him lose his anger. He's put the phone down. He's very angry, isn't he?
Yeah, well, you see, my nephew comes from Scotland.
Yeah.
And it's spelled I-A-I-N.
But the thing is, I-A-I-N is how I spell it. That's how I spell it, and that's because my granddad was Scottish. But I-A-N is also right. They're all right.
Yeah.
He's a very angry man, and it scares me, inasmuch as that someone with that much anger, that much misunderstanding of the world around them, that much inability, that's not a very well constructed sentence, but I'll stick with it.
I thought myself, another one's slagging you off.
Another one. He finds it every now and then.
Me.
But a person with such inability to listen and understand what's being said to him, it's quite scary that he's allowed out on the streets.